Sanavatu Sano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahe Tejasvinavaditamastu Ma Viddushavavahe Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. So today we shall see little more elaborately what you have seen yesterday. Just read few verses, then we shall connect it up. Please read verse number 14 onwards, 18 onwards, please read. Name bandhosti moksho vam Vranti shanto nirasraya Aho mai sthitam vishvam Vastu to na mai sthitam. Next. Sasariramidam vishvam Na kinchid iti nishchitam Shuddha chinmatra atma che Tatkasmin kalpanadhuna Sariram swarga narako Bandha moksho bhayam tatha Kalpana matramaivetate Kimme karyam chidatmanah. Most of the time, just relax and listen, please. Just relax and listen. Most of the time, when we come to listen to this knowledge, usually people who have been listening to for a long time, they shall say, what is so new? What is new about it? You know, I have heard it. I have heard it. I know it. The question is not what you have heard, not what you have read. The most important aspect of it is what you have seen in yourself. Familiarity with the word, anybody can have. Brahman, Atman, Ishvara, Moksha, Swarga, Naraka, who doesn't know? Everybody knows these words. It is just like any other type of knowledge, in any other branch of knowledge. Anywhere you can see that. Like, oh, I know Moscow, I know Alaska, Amazon I know. What is that you know? Are you familiar with the name of the place, or you have seen the place? A person who was very interested in this knowledge, he was looking for a guru, and in search of that guru he went high up in the mountains. After staying there for, after struggling for months together, he reached the mountains and he met the guru. And the teacher told him, when the students asked for instruction, the teacher told him, look, be very kind, be sensitive, don't hurt anybody, also don't hurt yourself. You better know your mind. Then the disciple told, I came struggling all this way for 5 to 6 months, struggling, crossing the mountains and rivers, just to listen to these statements which every baby knows. That be good, do good, don't hurt people, be a vegetarian, be kind to others, be kind to yourself. These things every baby knows. I did not come crossing the mountains and deserts and rivers to listen to these things. Then the Guru, the teacher smiled and says, yes, every baby knows this, but how many adults follow this? Every baby knows this, every person is aware of this, but how many people really live it? L-I-V, they live it. L-E-A-V is right, but L-I-V, how many people really live it? Same thing also. When you say, yesterday we saw that, then the teacher, the student is telling, now talking about his own experiences, this insight onto himself. There is no doer, no done, there is no jnata, no jnanam, no jnayam, there is no knower, no known, no knowledge, no enjoyer, no object to be enjoyed, no enjoyment, no experiencer, no experienced, no experience. What we call as the triputi. Thus these three things are not there. I am always shining in my own glory. Many people, those who have been listening to these things, they shall say, oh, I know this. If you know this, you are familiar with the words, ideas, or you really see it inside in yourself as you are. This is very, very important. And this is something you can see it instantaneously, and today we shall do something about it. This is something really nice. After talking to you yesterday, after sharing these thoughts, I went back. And this has been working in my head. How best to get this knowledge so that the person can understand it instantaneously. And that is how this knowledge is all about. Why? Because, please remember, yesterday I was telling you, if somebody has told you about the beauty of a place, think. If somebody has told you about the beauty of a place, as to how exactly the place is, what type of this Himalayan grandeur, the snow caps, so beautiful. Or somebody talks about it, the sunrise and sunset in Kanyakumari, the three oceans, Bay of Bengal, Arabian Sea and Indian Ocean. Somebody talks about all these things. Or lovely jungles in Mukambika, or beautiful snow peaks in Kashmir Valley, or somewhere in the lovely forest in Amazon and Africa. When somebody talks about it, oh, it conjures up a beautiful imagination inside you. Oh, it will be so beautiful. You only imagine. You are excited about the possibility. Now, the moment you go and stand in front of that place, you stand in Kanyakumari, the end of the land, you end up in the African savanna, or suppose you are there in the Amazon, or you are in the Himalayan mountain, how do you feel? Wow, really so beautiful. Now, here also same thing. When the teacher has said, you shine in your own glory. There is no bondage, no liberation. Now the student, in the second chapter as we are looking at it, now talks about how he himself has seen it. As the teacher shows, he sees. And then he talks about, with the same excitement with which the teacher was also revealing. As I told you, this knowledge provides you a perpetual high. When other highs, there is a reason. You take drugs, you get into a drugged high. You take into alcohol, for some time you are totally lost and do whatever you like. You have got the pride of the wealth, you become so arrogant. You have the pride of a position, oh, I am the governor of the state, I am the prime minister of the state, I have so much of power. Then what happens? The moment that the power goes away, the day you retire, you are like a rat. Nobody looks at you. That is how many people after retirement commit suicide. Because suddenly the people have no consequence. They completely forgot that when they were in the chair, people are respecting chair, not him. When everybody calls you uncle because you have a million, when the millions go away, nobody even looks at you. So whom they are addressing as uncle, you or your millions? When you are occupying the position, sir, 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 so you felt very great. Oh, now I am become a very powerful person. The day you retire, nobody recognizes you. to whom they are addressing as sir? You or the position that you occupied? You understand that position? Please understand. So this is, average person goes through the high because of a money, relationship, youth, position, something somewhere. In case of the self-knowledge, you are on a perpetual high. Why? No reason. I am the happiness, I am the absolute. I am the fulfillment. I am the freedom. There is no sense of bondage or freedom. Nothing. Who I am is unchangeable, indescribable, untouchable. Nothing can touch it. It will not change in time. It will not change with space. Available at all times, at all places. Therefore, you are on a perpetual high. Now, when the student is listening to the descriptions like these, he also will go crazy. Boy, this is me. Now he starts thinking for himself. And when he sees the reality, he gets into the same high for no reason. For no reason. Now he goes crazy. That is why Krishna shows very nicely in Gita's Dhyana Shloka, Mukam karoti vachalam. Mukam vachalam karoti. The person who recognizes the truth for himself, sees the God everywhere, God in himself, or call it God, call it truth, call the self in everywhere. Mukam vachalam karoti. The fellow was muka. Muka means dumb. Now becomes garrulous. Non-stop talking, non-stop talking. The person was talking, now he is talking non-stop. Mukam vachalam karoti. To a dumb, the person who was so dumb, now he become garrulous. Oh, non-stop the person is talking. Or, why? Because he is so excited about the whole discovery. Other one is vachalam mukam karoti. Same thing. Vachalam mukam karoti. The fellow was so garrulous, talking nonsense, suddenly, man, what is there to talk? Mukam vachalam karoti, vachalam mukam karoti. Both way. In ignorance, some people are absolutely dumb, stupid. What is that talk? I don't know anything. When they know it, whoa, suddenly the floodgate opens. Or there are some people who will be talking nonsense under the spell of ignorance. When they see the truth, then they shall keep quiet. Why? So long I was talking sheer nonsense. Why am I to talk now? What is there to talk? They keep quiet. You understand the beauty. So this teacher now, the student now sees that and goes on non-stop. The student, if you can see, just for fun. The first chapter was 18 or 20 verses. Second chapter is 25 verses. What the teacher is giving, 18 verses or 20 verses, the student is giving it out of 25 verses, meaning non-stop. He has gone into that mode, indescribable. Are you getting that? So, absolute joy. Now, is it really possible that the person can see these things clearly? Because, listen carefully, just like in our outside travel, when somebody talks about an exotic destination, you wish you can reach it. And when you reach it, how you go crazy. Same thing here. When the teacher talks about this absolute happiness, na bandha na mukti, sadame samatvam, always I am the same, na muktir na bandha, no one day no liberation, aham nirvikalpa nirakara rupaha, I am free from any akara, any shape whatsoever, nirvikalpa, no vikalpa, no modification whatsoever, no changes, nothing. Na me raga dvesha na lobha, there is no raga, na dvesha, na lobha, na moha, na papam, na punyam, na mantro, na tirtham, na veda, na yagya, no mantra, no tirtha, no veda, no yagya, no hymn, no pilgrimage, no Vedas, no rituals, no nothing. Chidananda Rupa Shivoham Shivoham. I am the absolute. The teacher is reveling. And the teacher is reveling, this reveling becomes infectious because when I revel, you also can revel. Because, listen carefully, if I have seen Amazon, you might not have seen it. You may be able to, may not be able to see it. If I have seen Alaska, you may or may not go there. If you have seen Kanyakumari, I may or may not go there. But there is one thing in the self which is the absolutely most exotic, careful, I don't want to use the word, but I use the word destination. In reality, there is no destination. You are so exotic, there is no question of you are not seeing it or not being it. Because you like it or not, you are it. That way Shankara with so much of confidence says, Anichannabi vimuchyati. This knowledge is so powerful, if when you get it, when you understand about yourself who you are, Anichannabi, even if you don't want, you are liberated. Therefore, watch out. Before you get into that, before decide. Because if you want to be free, this is what. And freedom means what? Freedom of everything. Freedom from your individuality also. The fellow will not be there to be bragging about that I am free. Can you take it? Average person's bragging is what? I am rich. Riches don't say I am rich. Are you getting that point? Does your diamond feel proud, or you are proud of diamond? Does your knowledge feel proud, or you are proud of knowledge? Is the position feeling proud, or you are feeling proud of position? You are proud to be a governor. You are proud to be a scientist. You are proud to be an artist. You are proud to be rich. Riches have no pride. Objects have no pride. Thoughts have no pride. Knowledge has no pride. Are you getting that point, please? It's never there. So who you are, even if you don't want, you are free. But if you are enjoying that idea, I am free, that will not be allowed. It's like telling, you are not allowed to say, I am silent to be the silence. You understand? You are not even allowed to say, I am silent to be the silence. The story I have told you so many times. You cannot talk about being silent like the people in the just say that story, remember that 4 disciples sat down in a temple for meditation, deciding that today we are not going to talk anything. Total quiet, total silence. As they are sitting down, somebody knocks the door. Now, out of the 4, at least one will be restless. Everybody listen to, but one is restless. Why the fellow is knocking? Why the fellow is knocking? Let them knock. You be here. No, some monkey has to be restless. So the fellow gets up and he says, open the door and says, sir, today we are keeping quiet. We are not supposed to talk. And the person closes the door and sits down. Then there will be somebody who shall be holier than the other. So that restlessness. So one fellow comes and talks to him. You are not supposed to talk. Why did you open your mouth? So he has established his holiness. The second, another fellow said, you two just cannot keep quiet. So the 4th one now gets up and says, I am the only one who never talked. Do you understand that point? You don't have to say, I talked or I did not talk. Just be. You don't have to say, I am silent to be the silence. Listen carefully. You don't have to say, I am silent to be the silence. Are you watching out? Do you understand that point, please? Very, very clear. See it very clearly. You don't have to say, I am silent to be the silence. Not at all. Please. So in this knowledge, there is nobody to be even proud to say, I am free. Nothing. So when the teacher is revealing this, now the student must see this. Okay? Okay? And what the student says, in that there is nothing. No seer, no seen, no sight. No drishya, no drashta, no darshanam. No knower, no knowledge, no known. No jnata, no jnanam, no jneyam. 3 things are not there. You are traveling to know, there is no traveler, no travel, no destination. You understand that point? This is what we shall see. Immediately you can see for yourself. I will be standing there explaining to it. Please see, today we will have a baby class. Because these classes are like baby classes. Upanishad classes, self-knowledge classes, we may say it's a very, 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 very tough. No, it's a very easy class. Absolutely easy, easy, easy. It is so easy that it becomes difficult. That is the beauty of it. Because it is so easy, that is why it appears difficult. Because you have to, because all the time the person says, as though you have to do something, you know. Like suppose I say, can you reach the space? Listen carefully. Can you reach the space? Immediately what shall you feel? Oh, space, you know. Because for you, space means only the sky on the top of the world. Understand? So when you say space, it is not that it is somewhere in thing. Can you reach the space? You start thinking. Before you say, can you reach the space, don't you think you should feel, first you should find, where am I? Am I in the space? And where is the space? The space is everywhere. I am already in space. Of course I cannot reach the space. Why you cannot reach the space? You are already in the space. When you say you cannot reach the space, listen carefully. When you say cannot reach the space, it is not an impossibility, but it is a type of a happy paradox. Already reached, I feel as though not reached, therefore I say I am reaching. But in reality you cannot reach the space. The space is already reached. You can reach a place where you are not. Can you reach a place where you are already there? You can reach T Nagar. You can reach Mahabalipuram. Can you reach ashram? You are already in ashram. Already in the ashram, how can you reach the ashram? You cannot. Understand? So now we shall see how this type of travel, how this knowledge, how there is no traveler, no destination, no travel. All these three things, okay? Knower, known, knowledge, meditator, meditation, object of meditation, none of these things are there. Okay? I will do it now. Please see it for yourself. Here is a map. That. Okay. Okay? You know what is this map? India map, right? Listen carefully. It is very beautiful. The whole day I have been thinking at night, last night, morning, how simply you can do that. It is so simple. Think, just relax and see. Don't try to think too much, okay? Don't try to think too much. Just be simple person. Sometimes thinking drives you crazy. Because there where no thoughts are needed, where ultimately all thoughts are to go, why are you thinking? What is the need? That is why tradition is so beautiful. Gurostu maunam vyakhyanam sishyastu chinna samsaya. The teacher never spoke a word, but the students understood. That is the type of students who are not fallen in love with their thoughts. That is the type of teacher who has not fallen in love with his voice. He must continuously teach. And students also must be proud. I know Gita now, I know Upanishad, Brahma Sutra, Siddhi Granthas, everything I know, all these things. Those are all celebrations. Look, on Ganga there is a book, a small 2-line book, 2-line article, 20 pages article, 200 pages book, 400 pages article, a picture book, but everything is in Ganges. So one who has written about only 2 lines, Ganga was beautiful. Has he not seen Ganges? One who has gone from Gomukh to Ganga Sagar, only he has seen the Ganges. The person in Rishikesh also has seen it. Same Ganges. Are you getting that point? Descriptions will vary, but the Ganges is same. And please understand, which one is more important? The description on Ganges or the river Ganges itself? Which one is more important? Ganges river or the books on the Ganges river? Which one is more important? Ganges itself, because the books are redundant, they cannot be there if the Ganges river is not there. Right? Gita, Upanishad, Brahma Sutras, Siddhi Granthas, what do they talk about? About yourself. Now, if you are talking about yourself, which is more important? You are more important or the books that are written on you? The books that are written on you, right? You must be nutcase. Why? Because somebody has to teach the book, therefore he must make the book important. Hey, even while teaching the book, he should make you important. Books are subordinate. Because of you, the books are written. Now suddenly books have become important and not you. It is like I loving your photos when you are sitting down there. You sit down there, but I hold your photo, I kiss your photo, I give food to your photo. But you are sitting down there. How beautiful. Elaborate ritual on the photos and on the puja of the photos. Elaborate ritual. But the person, like God is dismissed. But God's photo, God's puja, God's temple. Today you see how they have blasted off the Mahabodhi temple. Mahabodhi temple, you know that, right? Mahabodhi temple, Bihar. Mahabodhi temple, 7 blast this morning, 5 o'clock. Just last year I was there, I was so happy that now, wherever I have gone now, suddenly, Kashmir was such a beautiful, so many problems. Anyway, 7 blasts now. Now why? Because some people think what they know only is right, everything else is useless. What will happen? Or some people say, God is only in the temple, God is the form is given importance, the books are given importance, the rituals are given importance, but the real God, as it is, completely forgotten. You are now given importance, so the books are given importance. So everybody now busy competing with each other. How many books you have read? How many hours you meditate? Are you a vegetarian? Do you eat garlic? What are you talking? Listen carefully. What are you talking? Which one is more important? You or the books on you? Are you getting that point, please? How many words you need? That's what we shall see today. Please open your mind, relax, enjoy. Here it is. This is map of India. And I am talking to you about the Himalayan mountain ranges. This is the map. Himalayan mountain range, I am talking to you. Where are we now? We are in Madras, the hot place. And where are you now? Just a point here. This is our ashram. In that ashram, in a hall, in the whole hall, the entire ashram also you are not here, just in a hall. In that hall, the whole hall you are not here, one little chair, you are here. Now I am also standing here in another place. Now I am talking to you about these places which I have seen in Himalayan mountain range, beautiful. 1500 miles range, Ganga flowing, Yamuna flowing, Saraswati, all these, Alagamanda, all these things are, flowing, Alaga, all these different rivers are flowing. Beautiful, Gomukh, Gangotri, Yamunotri, nice. And I am talking to you, you are excited. Wow, wow, wow. You are in where? Madras. Now, after listening to me, suddenly you are also excited. Hey, Swami, can I go there? Oh yes, you can go. I go, you can also go there. How to go? You should have gone. Now, anyway, so I said, how to go there? I said, okay, you want to go? Take from here. Can you afford, what can you do? Can you afford flight to Delhi or to Dehradun? No, I cannot afford flight. I want to go by train. Okay, I can afford train. I want to walk. All right. How many ways you can go? Any number of ways. Okay, any number of ways. Any number. You can climb, you can run, you can roll, you can walk, you can fly, you can climb somebody's shoulder also. If the fellow is ready to take you, you can go there. Hundreds of ways you can reach. Listen carefully. Once you reach, what happens? When you stand and look at it, breathtaking. Like when I went to Tibet, Manasarovar. Long time, some 15 years back, I had been to Manasarovar with some group of people. Poor thing, those who came with me, few of them, they are not very healthy condition, so they very lagging behind. So Manasarovar is so much height, almost 50,000-60,000 feet height. So as you go there, oxygen is less, really tough. So you have to wait for some time, take a deep breath, and then. So I was a little ahead of it, was always excited what is coming. So as I was walking down on the Giri, that Pradakshina, at one point I stood there looking at him. And he's really tough, he's climbing, and I started there. Somebody called from the behind. Swamiji, what is there? I said, you come. It's a breathtaking view. You have to stand there breathtaking. Breathing is so difficult. The breathing is so difficult. I said, it's a breathtaking view. Come on. Anyway, so when you stand in front of it, breathtaking view. Wow. Beautiful. Can you stay there for all the time? Because you are born there. You have to come your home. That is a place of travel. But that's not your home. After some time, you come back. Before the landslide comes, before the rain comes, something somewhere, you come back and home. Then what happens? That becomes a beautiful memory. For how many days? You can say rest of your life. But intensity goes away after some time. And your memory, after some time, will have nothing to do with the place because the place has changed so much. But you tell, oh, it is so nice, beautiful Harshil, beautiful Gangotri. Then you go there, then people will, now this generation people will ask, what Harshil? Harshil is gone. That little island has gone in the Ganges flood. Many things have gone. Okay? All right. This is what. This much is understood. Very simple. Now we have another map. The map of the universe. Just take it. Endless, that is a unit, map of the universe. That there is a creation is not a problem. Right, sir? Think for yourself. Any time before you solve your problem, is it not true? Common sense that you must find out where the problem is. Suppose there is a room. Morning you got up and you see water is dripping. Then last night there was rain. Then if you want to stop that, what should you do? Where the water is dripping? So you look up. It's falling from here. But where from it is coming? From another place is coming, then it is falling. So you go there. Wherever it is starting leaking the roof, that you have to improve. Very simple. You are going in a cycle. All the thing gone. Now the cycle tire is flat. So what do? You go to the person to do that, fix it. What does he do? He puts in more pump. This is always leaking. What to do? He has to put some more air. And then he puts it on the water, wherever the bubble comes, he marks it, and it is okay. Now, think of it. In life, listen, in life, where is the agitation? Feelings. Where is the agitation? Where is the problem? Where is the conflict? Is there any conflict in your own physical body? Conflict in your body. Your hand is conflict, head is conflict. Is the whole physical body. Just think of it. Any conflict, any fight, anger. My toe is always angry. My knee joint is always jealous. My stomach is always possessive. Anything. There is no emotion there. The physical body has no sense of living. Physical body has no sense of dying, right? There is no problem, no emotion in the physical body. Are you getting that point? Okay, not only here. Look at the whole universe. Is there an agitation in the universe? Anger in the body, anger in the mango tree, jealousy in the tamarind, hatred in the deserts, passion in the mountains. Desires lost in the clouds and space and the stars beyond. Nothing. Listen carefully. The whole universe. Is there any hint of bondage, liberation, hatred, jealousy, fear, anxiety, love, compassion? Anything? Any emotion in the physical universe? So how peaceful is the universe? Huh? The whole universe is peaceful. In that, there is one man. In this man also here, in the brain, the mind, agitation. Right or wrong? You appreciate it? This much you appreciate, your brain will be blasted off. In the whole peaceful existence, in the whole pervasive universe, existence totally peaceful, there is only one place that is problem. Where? Where? Mind. Your mind or your wife's mind? The people will tell, Swamiji, problem. Yes, where is it peaceful? My wife, my husband, her master, my children. So your problem is their mind. Huh? Think. Ask people to make a list of their problems. Please ask them. You do it for yourself. Ask the person, make a list of your problems. What shall you do? Whoever is the nearest one will be the first problem for you. That is why you shall not write other man's wife or other woman's husband or other people's parents or other people's children. You will never tell them. But what is your problem? My husband, good. My wife, good. My children, right. My job, my friends, my neighbor. You understand? So all these are your problems. Listen carefully. Where do they exist? Why the other people are not in your problem? They are not existing in your mind. Only your mind. Are you getting that point, please? Are you ready to accept it?
Yes.
Problem means what? Reactions. There is a sound coming from outside. Fact is a sound. My ears report sound. Thought comes sound. Reaction is why that noise? Now who makes you restless? Who makes you disturbed? The sound or your reaction? Huh?
Reaction.
Are you really understanding? Body is aging. Did you bring your body? Did you decide your body? Body is born. Body is aging. Does the body resist old age? Body resisting fatness, thinness, balding, aging? No. Who is doing that? I don't know, I'm so fat. I'm so sick. I'm so old. What? What creates problem? Situation or reaction? Where is the reaction taking place? Mind. Are you getting that point, please? Your mind. Agitation. Listen carefully. What is the peace? All over the universe. If it is all over the universe, can it not be with you also? If it's all over, can it not be here? See. Now, at this moment, I don't know that. So what has happened? Now I know. My reaction creates the problem. Okay? And suppose, just little jumping, I come back again. Little jumping, I tell you. The scripture says, Shastra, Shruti, Yukti, Anubhava. The scriptures describe, the wise people describe, you are the happiness. You are the absolute. You are the liberation. Everything is in you. And they go on giving descriptions. When you see yourself, no anger, no hatred, no jealousy, even if they are, it makes no difference to you. Duality doesn't create any problem. All these glorious descriptions you have heard. Listen. Now, you want to go there. Okay? Now, everything is in you. This is what they talk about. Just like I told you, Himalayan beauty, now the scriptures talk about your beauty. That how beautiful you are. Okay? How beautiful you are. Now, just like I made the India map, helped you to sit down, helped you to see where you are, isn't? Are you getting the India map, remember? Okay. I helped you to see, you are in here, you have to go here, I help you to see that, okay? Then you have some comprehension. Now if I have to create a map of you, where you are and where you should be. Shall I draw India map? Shall I draw the map of the Earth, planet? Should I draw the map of the solar system? Should I draw the map of the galaxies? Or should I draw the map of only this much, your mind? What? Are you getting that point? Because even that happiness that you are talking about, it is not in your toes. It is not in your hands, it is not in your stomach, it is not in your legs, it is not in your hand, it is not your neck. Only one place. As I told you, if you want to find out where the house leaks, you point the point, fix the point. Where the tire leaks, you fix the point. Where your life leaks out, where your peace, quietude, restfulness, everything leaks out. Where? Only in the mind. Are you getting that point, please? Where? Can you say, oh, my knee, very agitated. Huh? When you feel agitated, do you touch your knee? Oh, I'm very angry. My stomach is jumping. Laugh, friends, laugh, enjoy. Only one place. I have to give you the map. Now, the beauty of that map is, listen carefully. In this map of India, okay, in this map of, alright, let it there for some time. In this map of India, you are here, mountain is here, you are here, Kanyakumari is here, you are here, Europe is here, something somewhere. All the you are here, everything else is far away. In this, when I have to make the map of the happiness that I am talking about, what shall I do? I have to only create a map of the mind. Okay? In that map of the mind, there are known things, three things. Knower, known, knowledge. And yourself. Listen carefully. You understand? If you have to create the map of the mind, let us say, you have to create the map of the mind, what will happen? We have to see how this mind functions. How this thought comes, because what is mind? Happiness is myself. So, now first thing you see. So, if you have to see the happiness, where is it? Where is the happiness? In myself. Okay? In myself. Should your body, listen, you are in Madras. If you want to see mountain, what should you do? You have to travel from Madras to Himalayas. Right or wrong? You have to travel from here to Himalayas. You want to see Kanyakumari? Travel from here to Kanyakumari. You want to see Mahabalipuram? You have to travel from here to there. You want to go to other room? Travel from here to there. Now, suppose you have to now, you know your happiness is yourself. Now, where should you travel? Physically, where should you travel? Your leg is caught. You don't have to. Just to see that. You don't have to travel. Physically, you don't have to travel. Because where you are is who you are. Who you are is there where you are. Is it difficult to understand? Tell me, okay? You say that I have to. Listen carefully. Who you are is always where you are. Where you are is your body. Who you are is yourself. Who you are, listen, where you are is some people. Where you are is in your wealth. Who you are is in yourself. Where you are is in your body. Who you are is in yourself. Some people, where you are is in their sense organs. I want to see only. I want to touch only. I want to taste only. So where you are is at the level of the senses. Who you are is always there. Some people, where are you? How are you? Problems, right? So many thoughts. That boy is like that, that girl is like that, man is like that, woman is like that, the position, the father is like that, mother is like that. pain, poverty, or too much of riches. So where you are is in thought. Who you are is in yourself. So what is the distance between where you are and who you are? Who you are is always where you are. Do you understand? You understand the simplicity of this knowledge? Who you are is always where you are. But where you are not necessarily who you are. That is why you are so beautifully confused. So in the teaching, what the gurus or the shastras or the people who have taken over, literally taken the siege, they have taken over, hijacked the religion, hijacked the understanding. They don't tell you who you are. They push you to another place where you should be. Now you are in house, be in an ashram. Now you are studying physics, chemistry, mathematics, you study now Gita or nature or on some other religious group. What you are doing is swimming, dancing, jumping. Now you should do only meditation, puja and nothing else. What? Changing from one stupid place to another place, from one place to where you are to another place to where you should be. What happens to who you are? You have gone from where you are to where you should be. But who you are, missing. Do you understand? This is a killer feeling. I am so excited from the morning. Because it's so simple. So simple. Please, do not lose yourself in a mass of information. To be who you are, you don't need any information. On you there can be millions of information. Which one you are interested? Seeing the Ganges or reading the books on Ganges? Do you want to be the person or you want to be the photograph of the person and the description of the person? Do you want to eat the food or you want to see the photograph of the food arrangement? Then how come? The thoughts have taken precedence in your life. Objects have taken precedence in your life. But you are lost. Think. So you have to have a map now. If you have to have a map, can I show a distance? In the distance, in the map of the mind, which is very, very subtle, listen carefully, what to do? Come on. You see, in a map, this map is in space. This map is already in space. There is a distance between Madras and Himalayas. Himalayas is in space, Madras also is in space. Can I create a map of the space? I can only create a map of the country. Can I create a map of the space? Create a map of the space. Just put a paper, that is. Space is already there. Everywhere. So space has no boundary. If the space has a boundary, you can create a map. You can create a map of your thought. You cannot create a map of the self. Self has no boundary. Consciousness has no boundary. Are you getting that point, please? So you create a boundary for this map where there is a space. Space has no boundary, the country has a boundary. So here from this point to this point you go. Okay, what is the distance between Madras and Himalayas? 2000 kilometers. What is the distance between Madras and space? What is the distance between Himalayas and the space? No distance. What is the distance between the traveler who is traveling from here to there and the space? So, listen, you are the traveler. Just taking this line instead. You are the traveler. What is the distance between traveler and space? Nothing. There is a travel. From Madras to Himalayas. What is the difference between the travel and the space? Huh? Between the travel, every point and the space. Every point of travel and space. What is the distance? No distance. Why? You are traveling in space. What is the travelled destination? This is the destination. What is the distance between the destination and the space? Huh? No distance, right? So, if you talk about the space, it is beyond the traveler, travel and destination. The space is not traveler, the space is not travelled, the space is not destination. To be in space means Triputi Rahita, free from the three, no travel, no traveler, no destination. Difficult? Huh? Right? Okay. If this much goes into your skull and in your brain, how fun? When you understand this, they will know. We have not been thinking, we have been confused. It's not a head, it's a skull. Because you are not using it. Think. It's so beautiful. Now, exactly the same way, now, you think here. In the mind, now three things are there now. Traveler, travel, destination. Let me make it a simple one, knower, known knowledge. Okay? Let us put it, knower, known knowledge. Okay? Now please see. You know, that is why it is so easy to talk. Because it's everybody's experience. Shruti tells you are the happiness. Logically proves it. Taking into account your experience. What you have experienced, not that what I have experienced. This beauty of the scripture is so nice, so simple, because it takes into account the experience of every individual. So you can, don't say my experiences are super. That is why they become religious nuts. The experience that I have, you don't have. Like one fellow telling you must listen to the Kuku literature. The person claimed that he has been enlightened in the Himalayas. He sat on the stone and suddenly a rainbow passed through his mouth. He had kept his mouth open and chanting, oh, rainbow. Now you go and sit down there and wait for a rainbow to go into your mouth. And I sat down there, something burst into my skull and suddenly there was blood in the top of my brain, like that. And suddenly my whole body started shaking. I feel like doing down, boom, it all happened. So when the people give the description, what do? You are waiting for that nonsense also to happen, right? No. Don't worry about, listen, do not worry about experience of the self. Because self is not to be experienced. Experience itself is self. We shall see that later on. But your experiences, ordinary world, sensory experiences, sound, touch, taste, smell, then your perceptions, your thoughts, all these are experiences of life. And see how we can divide very clearly, see that whole mapping now. There is a known universe. This object, suppose the physical body. Are you part of the universe or no? Yes. Are you part of the universe? Yes. Are you known or you are knower of the world? Are you knower? This body, suppose this fellow, you are standing fellow. I know these things. I am the knower, that is known. So, are you the knower or the known? You can say you are the knower, but from other standpoint, no. You are known. So, this is knower or known? From other person's life, you are part of the world. From your standpoint, you, very, very important. But other person, a world that died. But how do you say, oh, there was a landslide, 100 people died. How upset? If you are in that landslide, 100 people died. particular objects, they can die. No, they can die, but you are the knower, you see. In reality, you are part of the whole known universe. Your body is part of the whole known universe. In that known universe, you have divided, making yourself a knower, and the rest of the thing is known. Getting that point, please? Does the body feel it is a knower? Does the world feel it is known? Sorry to go around. In reality, it is not there. Who creates it? Individual. Are you getting that point, please? Okay. So think this now. So here is a known world. Known world means, let's take an example, okay? Let us say, this is a mountain range. This is a mountain range. This is known. Okay? This is known. Okay. Please see. Who is knower? Now who knows the world? Who sees the world? Eyes. Eyes, okay? Let us say eyes. When you say I see the world, which part of your body sees the world? Eyes. So who sees the world? Who reports the world? Eyes are only reporting. So when you say I see, it's not the whole body, your knee seeing the world. Only your eye is reporting. Who is reporting the sound? Your ears reporting the sound. Okay? Just take only the sight, the rest of it you work on. So here are the eyes. Now I am making the eyes like this. Okay, so the eyes, now that is looking at the world. So now, listen carefully. This is in relation to, please, this is very simple. I am really thinking, if you don't understand, ask me again and again. Don't worry, but please you see it. Today you must fix it. The mark is fixed once for all. Listen. So this is, you call it as the knower. Okay? This is known, this eye is reporting here. Now please tell me one thing. Does the eye feel that they are seeing? Do the eyes feel that they see? Eye is also part of the known universe. Your gross body, are you getting that one? Your gross body and your eyes, they are also part of the known universe. Isn't it? This is also part of the known universe. So, this eyes at this moment, you can say, as though, one standpoint, as though knower, it is also known. No. Okay? Now, when this eyes are seen, through to the perception, now the mind, the thought takes place, the thought of the mountain. The thought of the mountain takes place, the thought. This thought takes place. Okay? Listen. This thought, they are also what? What is the thought? Can you call it as the knower? The thought by itself cannot know. Can you say thought as known? The thought is known, but this thought can have another name also. It is knowledge. This thought is knowledge. Do you understand? Yes. The thought is knowledge. Remember. What is my grandfather's name? I myself may not know. I simply am telling you. My grandfather's name? Nothing happens. What is Swamiji? I don't know. Meaning what? The thought is not there. Therefore, thought is knowledge. If the thought is not there, no knowledge. So, thought you can call as the knowledge. Thought is not a knower. Thought is not knower. Listen carefully. Thought is knowledge. But thought also can be known. Okay? Thought can be known. Now, listen. If it is known, why do you know your thoughts? Do you know your thoughts?
Yes, sir.
Or shall we say, wait, let me ask my father. Do you know your thoughts?
Yes.
Yes. That means the thoughts are known. If thoughts are known, who is knowing? With what do you know? Listen carefully. If this is known, the mountain is known, eyes are knower. Right? Eyes are knower. Eyes report the. Now these eyes can report the known mountain, but these eyes cannot be knower in relation to the thought. The eyes cannot report the thought, right? So for this to be the known, this eye is redundant. For the thought to be known, this eye is redundant. There are two eyes, no? Okay? There are two eyes. Just think of it. Just fun. I wish you would have a bigger board, I could have made it up. Think of it. This is there. No. Now, so this thought, known by what? You can say, I know, because go through your experience. I know. So I means what? There's another thought, I thought. This I thought, listen carefully, this I thought assumes the role of the knower. I know, Okay, I know. So I thought assumes the role of the knower. So when this is knower, this is knowledge and known. Again, this is knower and known. This is known in relation to I. The I can say, I know the knowledge. I can say, I see. I can say, I know the object. You see that I now? I can say three things. I know means knowledge, the thought. I know the object of my thought. I can say, I know the thought. I know the eyes. I know the object, the whole universe. Hear, taste, or smell. But can the reverse be possible? Reverse is impossible. Can the object say they know the eyes? Just think you are an individual, don't say another fellow sitting down there. Don't bring another fellow now, okay? You are alone, understand about yourself. Wrong. Only if you understand yourself, then go into other people, your life will be different. But don't. But if he stands and shut up, this guy doesn't exist. The teacher also doesn't exist. Your teacher is yourself, the absolute. Only dealing with you. So you are uncompromisingly hit. Focused, totally focused. You. Person to person teaching, not mass teaching. Person to person. Even if there is a mass, it is person to person. Think. The known world cannot claim that they know the eyes. The eyes cannot see the thoughts. Ears cannot see the thought of the sound. Tongue cannot taste the thought of the taste. That will work out. Neither the thought, the knowledge can say they know the I thought. But the I thought can say it knows everything. So, in this world of mind and the universe, three things are possible. Knower, the I, knowledge, this is I thought. Knowledge means all thoughts. That the thought is a wrong thought, wrong knowledge, that's a different thing, okay? Just take it as it is. I knowledge. So knowledge means thoughts, and know means objects, gross object, okay? Gross objects. That includes your body, universe, everything. The body means your eyes, everything. It's all known. Right or wrong? This is your map. Where? In the mind. Settle. Can't put it out, In that, are you getting that point, please? this knower known knowledge, the knower also is a thought. Knowledge also is a thought. Known in the gross universe. But all these thoughts, where do they exist? If, listen carefully, if the destined, the places, Madras, Orissa, Himalayas, they are existing in space, India, America, Africa, whatever, if all are existing in space, this known knowledge, where they are existing? In consciousness. Because for the I, listen, for the I to know, once the I know, listen carefully, very carefully. When I say I know, what exactly does it mean? I am conscious of the thought. When I say know the thought, what does it mean? I am conscious of the thought. When I say I know my eyes, I am conscious of the eyes. When I say I know eyes reporting, I am conscious of seeing the object. So when the eye says I know, it means I am conscious. Listen carefully. I am conscious. So the consciousness is the backdrop in which these three thoughts are playing. The three thoughts are playing in consciousness, which is not a thought. In consciousness, which is not a thought, there is I thought. All that is known, the I thought, the thought that is knowledge, and all that is known, body, creation. That means the consciousness spreads out through the mind to the objective universe, into the known mind and the known universe. Everywhere there is consciousness. Everywhere. Is it difficult to appreciate? Think. Just see. You don't have to shout. I don't know to talk. I'm doing it because what to do? It's like you saw the lion in the dream. Then the dream, then you say, I'm so helpless. You are crying. And the lion roared. Oh, you are now the dreamer. Oh, you wake up. What happens to? The lion is gone. The dreamer is gone. Suddenly you are now this is the guru lion is stupid. He has to play the game. Roaring. Get up. When you wake up, Guru is gone. She says, that is why, what is it? Aham, Namo Maya. What a wonderful, what is the verses? Aham, what a wonderful thing I am. Where on earth can you have a more, better self-confidence? Namo Maya, prostration to myself, respect to myself, mind, admiration to myself, adoration to myself. God. You want some self-confidence tip? What a tip? This is not the tip of the iceberg. You are the whole thing. Oh, what a wonderful thing I am. Namo Mayam. I prostrate to myself. I respect myself. I adore myself. So does it mean I disrespect others? No, no, no. As much I am glorious, that much everybody is glorious. That is why the teaching is so efficacious. So, easy, because the student doesn't see something about himself, the teacher sees very clearly. That is why when Arjuna is sitting down miserable, Shoka, completely grief-stricken, Shoka, completely grief-stricken, miserable, Gandivam, Sansate, Hasta, Tatchaiva, Pariduyade, the weapon is falling away, the skin is burning, the body is shaking. Krishna started the teaching. Prahasanni Vavharava, smiling in his teaching. Why? Because he knows there is a smiling Arjuna all the time inside. Now there is a huge cloud of misery. So when you lift that misery cloud, or to help him to see himself what he is smiling. Then suddenly he will observe, no, he doesn't make any difference. You can say that also. Oh, what a glorious thing I am. Now I respect myself. Why? There is nothing. Yet, oh, these things are in me. My God, there is nothing. But look at the appearance of the universe, the conflict, the battle, the war, the life, the death, the old age, the youth, the pleasures, the pain. Oh my God, you see that? At once, everything, yet nothing. Listen there. So, this I, know, knowledge, these three things where is that? All in the, you can see it here itself. In the, if you have the map of the mind you want to make, you have the knower, knowledge and known. And the whole thing inside, moving into the outside, everywhere, is space of consciousness. So this knower, this I thought, that gets tired in life. This is the actual. Who is tired? I am tired. But what do you say? I am tired of my husband. I am tired of my wife. I am tired of these religions. I am tired of these idiots. I am tired of these false gurus. I am tired of these false prophets. I am tired of this money. I am tired of these politicians. I am tired of these religious fellows. When are you going to get tired of yourself? So when you say I am tired of my house, somebody says give up the house. I am tired of my wife, husband, divorce. I am tired of my husband, divorce. You are involved in an endless marriage because of the ignorance. Because of ignorance of yourself, first you are married and the first wedlock that you have gone into is the ahankar. You are married the ahankar. First marriage. All other marriages are extension of that marriage. Because I am not happy with myself, are you getting the point? Because I am not happy with myself, I want to touch something, taste something, see something, hear something, book something, own something, give up something. Have a job, not have a job, have money, not have. You understand the point? The same is going on. Endless associations. And in that, divorce one job, get into another job. Divorce one woman, go to another woman. Divorce one husband, give to another husband. Divorce one boy, to another. Divorce jobs, people, houses, money, citizenship, religions, gurus, thoughts. Divorcing. If the right teacher points out that you better go beyond yourself and be yourself, you divorce that guru also. You know, that is true. You divorce that religion. Why? Because that tells you ego should not be there, and individuality should not be there. But the individuality wants to take the pride of everything, you know. You know, I have told you one story. I repeat it. You might have forgotten also, no problem. There was a great, he said, it's a nice story. Call it a Sufi story. Indian story, Sufi story, doesn't matter. The story, it has a message. It doesn't matter who said, where said, why said, when said. It makes no difference. There was a king, and the king made one person who came to the court. Was a very simple and very wise person. That's what the king felt in his presence. So there was a lack of there was a vacancy for a particular post of a treasurer. So the king put him. A very simple man. And when you are in treasury, whoever is in accounts, he shall be very close to the managing director. Whoever manages accounts, he shall be very close to the account, because other things may have not happened, but money transaction is there for everything. So naturally the person who handles accounts becomes nearer to the king. So other courtiers were very jealous. This fellow comes yesterday and suddenly become like this. Like in houses you shall see, the mother-in-law, the father-in-law, the brother-in-law, the people, those who are close, they were, because they have been close to somebody. Now this new daughter-in-law has come and taking over the house. Create as much problem possible. Silly mentality. Silly mentality. People cannot enjoy. Oh, this new person has come taken over. He started to. No, nobody takes that. Anyway, so all the courtiers started talking. The king, this fellow is going every day after the court. He may be stealing something or maybe planning to kill you. God knows what, because he's near a king. King did not believe, but when you go on, somebody listening to go on putting in your head, that is where people get destroyed. Whether it is a family, somebody continues listening to your wife telling you something, or your husband telling you something, then you start thinking of every fellow is an assistant. Whoever is your assistant, if they go on talking nonsense, you continuously repeat. You don't know what to do. Just get out of that rubbish yourself from there. It is nonsense. That is why to have idiots around, why go, what they feel. And why the person is telling? Not for your sake, but because his importance is gone. Therefore he wants to throw everybody out so that he becomes more important or she becomes more important. What's a trouble? It's not for everybody's sake. For his own sake he is doing. But he shall tell you for your sake he is doing. For the king's sake he is doing. Not for his sake. He is just an humble servant. He is not an humble servant. He wants to become the king of the kings. Because he can control the king. Anyway, so the king could not avoid it. And one day he goes along with the courtiers. He said, look, you are going every day to one evening to one house. He said, yes. He said, you must show me what is in it, or else I cannot believe in you. The king was very honest. I cannot believe you. He said, all right, but I don't want you to go into that. He said, no, that is why I don't go. He said, no, you will not like what you say. That's why you want to go. You open the door, it's a totally empty room. There is one stand there in which there is a rag. There is a rag hanging from there and a torn hat hanging from there and a torn, very ordinary pair of shoes hanging from there. Nothing else. The king said, what is this? This man said, Maharaj, before I came to you, I came in this place. Every evening I come and look at you to remind myself, hey, as long as you are enjoying the favor of the king, you are putting on this royal robes. The day you will trust the favor, you got to go back to that place. The person doesn't want that this position should go into his head. That is why meditation. Every morning, go on to yourself, that which is other than knowledge. Why? Because of the as the grace of the universe coming to God, this physical body I found myself. I was always there, not the rags, but the resplendent, splendid grace of consciousness, infinity. Once the body is taken away, I will go back there. This body is not dirty. Thoughts are not dirty. Are you getting it? Whereas the stupid student, what will they do? They come to this knowledge. You are the self, you are the absolute. You are more than knowledge. The fellow will not understand. And what shall he say? I came here for more power and the person is showing me emptiness. I am coming here for happiness. I want objects of happiness. And he is saying me, I am happiness. Before I came, I had a good job. I had good money. I had good business. I had inherited this. So this is all deception. Useless. I am going back to that. I want more money. I want more business. I am going back to that. That you understand the point? The person who shall see himself, what shall he say? Everything is gone so hard. Because there is nothing which you cannot sacrifice or you cannot live without when you are happy with yourself. That is the beauty of this knowledge. So these things, knowledge known, all these things, where happens? In your mind. And who owns it up? The I thought. Remember, this I thought owns it up. Okay? Remember, the mountain cannot see the eyes. The eyes cannot know the thought. The thought cannot know the I thought. Okay? Listen carefully. The thought cannot know the I thought. Same way. Acha. But where all these things are known or not? Are you not aware of your I thought? All thoughts, eyes and the object. So this is these are the two eyes. This is the eye of the eye. Shiva's third eye, like that. The eye of knowledge, consciousness. These eyes, where are they? All over. Listen carefully. These are consciousness. Now, just as, again repeating, just as mountain cannot see the eyes, eyes cannot see the thought, thoughts cannot see the I thought. Can the I thought see consciousness? It cannot see the consciousness. It can be the consciousness. Seeing stops with your eyes. Being conscious of something stops with your individuality, I thought. With consciousness, being conscious stops, thought stops, everything, no knowledge, everything is gone. Na jnata na jnanam na geyam, na dhyata na dhyanam na dheyam. Put anything you like. Na drashta na drishyam na darshanam. You understand? No seer, no sight, no seen, no hearer, no heard, no hearing, no toucher, no touch, no touching. Oh boy. No liver, no lived, no living. Yes, the word. Have one liver, one who lives in liver. Like the fellow said, no, what is your mom? My mom is a cook-up. Why? One who cooks, a cook-up. That type of English. Have fun. One who lives on the liver. You are neither lived, not dying, not dead, not dyer. Anything you put, not doer, not done, not doing. So how do you hold responsible people for anything? How do you condemn people for anything? Are you getting that point, please? First see that absolute. Be that absolute. You shall accept yourself completely. That is why there is no resentment. There is full acceptance of everything as it is. There is no what they call atonement, repentance. All these things just doesn't exist. There is only one thing absolute. But the person who is stuck with this I thought, he shall insist. But what about the relative standpoint? Relative standpoint is relative. What you consider right, somebody can consider wrong. How do you know? Where the person sees a murder, somebody sees an attempt to save life. Doctor uses a knife, the person is dead. The relatives of the people say the doctor killed my husband, or killed my wife, or killed my child. The doctor association shall say he was severe, he was saving. Whether he was saving or murdering, nobody except the doctor shall know, right or wrong. Because all other proofs are all circumstantial evidence. The doctor was trying to kill or save, who will know? Only the doctor will know. Somebody was doing something for the good of everybody or bad of everybody, who will know? Only that person. Motive. That is why ignorant person is so confused. He shall never be sure. Because the ignorant man is also totally ignorant man. However good action he does, it is bad because it is motivated for his sake. When you are not doing for your sake, if you listen to Bhagavad Gita, listen to Upanishads, That is where people say this is a permissive religion. What Bhagavan says, Yasya naham kruto bhava, buddhiriyasya nalipyate, hatva apisa imam loka nakaroti nalipyate. Hey Arjuna, Yasya aham kruto bhava, for whom that this idea is not that aham kruta bhava, aham karomi, I do. If this I is not there, buddhiriyasya nalipyate, but the buddhi, this I for individuality, doesn't get involved with anything whatsoever, doing or not doing. Such a person, hatva apisa imam lokan, even if he kills, destroys the whole imam lokan, all the world, na karoti na lipyate, neither he does nor he gets involved. You will understand that. Not that therefore this fellow takes a knife and starts killing everybody. No. But if you are in a position in which somebody has to be punished, not be punished doesn't matter. And because in your punishment there is no personal satisfaction. You are helping somebody, there is no personal satisfaction. You help somebody because you help somebody. Finish. Who will understand? So ultimately, if you understand this little map, I am giving you a map for the destination, as no destination of consciousness. Where, if you see, there is no doer, no none, nothing. Now, where shall you begin your travel? To get into this travel, how do you prepare? Already on the spot. When you are preparing, listen carefully, when you are preparing for the travel, understand? If your map of Himalaya is in front of you, you are preparing for the travel from here. Destination in front of you. Now here, you are not preparing for the travel. The map is in front of you. Who? Consciousness, I the knower, thoughts known, and knowledge, objects are all known. Now this I, enough of travel outside. The known world, Himalayan is seen. Sounds heard, touches touched, smells smelled, tasted, sights seen, plenty. Body, youth, old age, plenty of travel in the body. So many different types of knowledge, memories, enough of headache. Now I want to prepare myself. Happiness here. See this traveler. Now where shall it go? I say, I know this. When I say I know means what? The I by itself, the I thought by itself cannot be consciousness. It's a name. I'm tired of this I thought. I am tired of myself. We're getting at the I is tired of itself. Gets off. Gets tired every day. Goes to sleep, gets new strength and again start functioning. Headache. Now if you do meditation also like that, go for little sleep during meditation. Meaning, forget to do something. Oh, I am so peaceful. Then come back and do some more mischief. Right? There where the knower, known knowledge is. No seer, seen sight. No meditator, meditated of meditation. No doer, done, doing. Aho, aho. And beauty is, when you are planning a trip to Himalayas, you have to find out whether the Himalayas is still just like Ajit was. Oh, it has gone 4 years, Vanda, Vanda. Okay, gone and coming back, landslide. Here there is no such thing. Every season, all seasons open. Rainy season open, winter season open, summer season open. Oh boy, Swamiji, Gangotri, Mudiyade, Gomuk, Ayoyo, Mudiyade, for me I cannot walk. Climbing is very. Here, you are a child, you can go. Old you can go. Young you can go. Blind you can go. Deaf you can go. Broken leg you can go. Dying in your death bed now, still you can go. Why? That's yourself. And once you are there, no question of when I have to go home. No, that is the home. And where is the home? Everywhere. Home everywhere. So where is your home? From Madras, you are starting from Madras to Himalayas. So however exotic, you are tired and come back to Madras. Here, I go home, so now I am consciousness. Now that is theoretical meditation. So tired of little silence, I want to dance and do some music. I little meditate, then come back and have a little beer, coffee, smoking. I do something somewhere, right? Always at home. And being at home, whether you see something, hear something, taste something, what you do, that's all your job. Your home affair, your private affair. You see. Therefore, I say, I'm very homely, I'm very happy with myself. I don't see anything, hear anything, taste anything, pass anything. I don't want to do anything. Fine. I don't expect anything from you. I'm happy with myself. What I want to do? What? Don't hold other people responsible. I am starting this school, nobody is helping. Did I ask you to start the school? What is your problem? I want to purchase a car. Why are you not giving so much? Why should you purchase? Why should I give you? You want to do that, you take responsibility. And the best thing is Mullah. Mullah one day said, tell everybody, I want to purchase one. Mullah said, can I have some money? Then somebody asked him, Mullah, but why do you need money? What do you want money for? I want to purchase an elephant. You have no money and you want to purchase an elephant. Do you understand? To manage the elephant, how much money is required? He said, look, I asked you for money, not advice. Can you give some money? No. Don't give me advice. I know why am I planning the elephant. Why should I do it? You don't have money. Say you don't have. Don't give advice. That's not needed. I know what I mean. Confidence. You see that for yourself. This is your confidence. I'm happy with my body. Why not the body go? There is a disease. I don't want any treatment. Let it go. Why? Job is done. Ignorant man living thousands of years will be like a worm. Wise man living for a moment, it's a burst of joy. Absolute explosion that spreads the universe. Why? Happiness everywhere. After that moment, there is no death. Nor there is any God. The person sees the truth for himself. For that, where should you travel? Where should your body go? How many more books you must listen to? After this class, think. How many more classes you must listen to? How many more books you must read to? No, I want it. Something is very good. That's being myself, right? But this I, who has been the knower for a long time, it wants to know, no. Now he says, okay, I am really tired of myself. Okay. Now I am happy with myself. Habitually, in case the I comes back, okay, come back again and again. But no more to discover something new, no more to know something new, no more with an emptiness inside, but there, alright, just do this. Until in that need also comes out. So here, in this teaching, this learning, every moment, any time, any place, you can grasp because you are this direction. There is no three things existing. Okay? Please see that point very clear. Oh, I have to go such a long distance, I have to carry some food. I can't climb. I told you. Here you are, you want to go to Mahabalipuram. You have to do something. In ashram, you are in ashram. What should you do? Now you can't say, Swamiji, but here, this is the theoretical nonsense. Most people are in thought level. Most people are thought level, intellectual level. They have to go to the highest level of consciousness. So, sky also has a level. The space has a level. From the standpoint of earth, up or down, space has no up and down. You don't say, I want to go from the level, thought level to consciousness level. Are you getting that point? Is there a climbing from thought to consciousness or thought in consciousness? Thought is in consciousness or thought you must travel to consciousness? So in consciousness, where is the travel to? But in this level now, it's so successfully you destroyed people. Previously the fellow was destroyed the outside world, he could not be an engineer. So he thought he was a failure. He could not be a doctor, so he was a failure. He could not make money, so he was a failure. Now after the secular failure, he is tired of becomes religion also failure. You are at the gross level, you cannot go to consciousness. You are at the cigarette level, or you are at the garlic level. you are at the garlic level, so you cannot see this. And the person who is a holy level, he is totally condemned to that level, but he thinks he is high because he is a vegetarian. That is why in this knowledge, Upanishads are so fantastic. In Ishavasya Upanishad, what is it? Andham tama pravishanti ye avidyayam ratah. Ye avidyayam ratah, those who are in the under the spell of ignorance, andham tama pravishanti, they are always in the darkness. Tato bhuya ivate tamaha ye vidyayam ratah. Those who engage themselves in study, in the knowledge, they get into greater darkness. Tato bhuya ivate, greater darkness. Why? The fellow who thinks ignorant, at least he shall know. The fellow who thinks he knows, he will never know. Just because he has new ideas, he can argue, he can quote. So in the life you are given an idea, you are a failure. Now you come to the religion, they are also a failure. Only few people will know. It's like telling only few people can play football. Only few people can do art, the painting. Few people can dance, few people can sing, few people can swim, few people can climb the mountains, few people can, so everything few people can do, right? So same way, knowledge, few people only can. No. Few people can dance, few people can sing, people can be modelers also, people can be benefactors. There are always people, but everybody can be the knowledge, the absolute. So there also nobody should give you an idea that you are a failure. No. That is why Bhagavan says, Rajavidya Rajaguyam, Pavitramida Uttamam, Pratyaksha Avagamyam Dharma Sushugam Kartam. Here Arjuna is the king of the knowledge, but the lower known knowledge everything goes away. Sushugam Kartam, very, very easy. It's very easy to do. Why? It's nothing to do. So, when you are traveling, you are preparing, looking at the map. Now somebody should give you the map. In that map, he shall tell you, listen carefully, he shall tell you, first thing, what shall you do? So shall I wipe it out now? Okay. So now you see the blackboard? This is what it is. Everything is gone. That's what this is you. You understand? There is nothing to understand. All these noises are made so that all these thinkings we engage ourselves in so that you're not like a psychotherapist. You know, psychotherapy, I'm not telling that there are fellows are bad. Just an example I'm giving you. Once I had been to a particular place. Anyway, so there was a person who was doing somebody was come for a treatment, psychotherapy. I had never known what it is. So far it was my son. So far it was all my son.
No.
Okay. So you never heard anything that I spoke? That means you have understood everything. Creating that point, please. Anyway, so the Rabbi was, he knew me, so I said, I don't know what it is. It's okay, coming, so I will do that. So, one person comes in, and okay, lively youngster comes in and he says, oh, this person is Dr. Raj, can he sit down? So I said, okay, see, I agreed, okay, you can sit down. And can he ask you any question when I'm talking to you? He said, yes. So he lied down. Then he asked, so, how are you today? Fine. Are you still listening to the voice? No, I said, yes. Okay? Yes. Okay. Right. So, he asked, are you still listening to the voice? He said, yes. Then I was looking into this. What are you listening to his voice? So I asked him, whose voice you are listening? What is that you are listening? No, I'm not listening to your voice. Whose voice? Lao Tzu. Lao Tzu, the Chinese philosopher. Chinese or Japanese? Doesn't matter. Whoever it is. Chinese philosopher. I said, okay. Did you listen to me before today? Did you listen to me before today this time? He said, no. So yesterday I would have talked to you over the phone and I said, hello, do you recognize that voice? Yeah, of course not. I said, after this today you listen to me, no? Yes. So tonight or this afternoon I give you a ring, will you recognize? No, of course. When did you last talk to Lao Tzu in person? Lao Tzu died some 1,000 years back, 2,000 years back. When did you talk to the person? No. Then how do you know he loves you? The person got up from that couch. That's right. I said, don't you think you are listening to your own mind? I said, did you listen to him? Why? How do you know it is Lao Tzu's voice? That's right. What up? I said, you don't listen to your own mind. Then it becomes. Let the voice come. If the voice comes in another problem, then what is a problem? Let it come. There are so many other things, your mother's voice, your father's voice, your teacher's voice, your friend's voice, so many things are there. You deal with whichever one you like. Let the last also be there. Why not? This is smile. You know what a doctor can say? Believe me, what a doctor told you. So, when is the next day? What is the next day? Because insurance pays for every session $100. If the fellow goes away, how will he get $100? So for him to get the dog, the fool must be sick for the rest of his life. Most religious teachings are also like that. Religious therapies is like this. Nobody solves the problem. Solve the problem and get out. Then you are happy to come, don't come. No, but I must have 20 people around me all the time, Who? For what? If they coming by themselves is fine, no problem. It's absolutely no problem. Unconsciously, you should not develop an independence. Unconsciously, you should not develop a dependence. See the picture. Can you see it? Yes. Yeah, I see it, but I want a little more light. Okay, nothing more. But no more the sense of dependence. Somebody says the scripture is useless. He says, who cares? Why? It has a dumb job for me. The teacher is like this, who cares? That is your I have learned, whatever I have learned. The whole tradition is like that, who cares? You be yourself. That is why the responsibility of the teacher is to help you to be yourself, not to make you a student of Vedanta, but you are the source of Vedanta. That is why you have to give you a map. Listen carefully. Suppose I give you a map. Any time when you are on a tourist destination, suppose you go to a tourist destination, what happens to you? In a tourist office, they give you a map. especially well-organized countries, like you go to foreign countries where the tourism is absolutely organized tourism. So what happens? They give you a map. Wherever you go, they give you a map. Local village also you go, in France you go, anywhere, local village you go, there will be a village center and you go there with a map. And when they give you the map, let us say you are in the, let us say you are in India. Okay? Right. So when they give you the India map, first thing they point out one thing. Suppose you give you India map. You are in Tamil Nadu or wherever the map. Suppose you are in Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, wherever in the state, you are in Tamil Nadu. In that map, one thing will be very prominent. There will be a red dot, big red dot, and we say you are here. You are here. Then, in relation to that, go wherever you want to go. Okay? When I am giving you the map, no, you are going to travel. So this is the map. All the countries like that. From here you can go to even from here to, from this point, where can you go? This road, listen, from Assam, you are in Assam, I am giving you, you are here. This road, right? From here to there also. Where does this lead? This little path. From here to the door, where does it go? Assam. It goes to the whole world. Wherever in the world you want to go, you have to start from here. So this road, where does it lead? Go to Assam. It leads to next road. Next to is Asia. Next to National Highway. Goes to all over India. From National Highway you go to Pakistani Highway, Iran Highway, then to Turkey, Europe. Same road. So to go to any part of the world, where shall you travel from? From where you are. Right? Okay. So now I give you the map of the mind. You have to travel, no? Happiness is not outside. Objects of happiness, objects of pain are outside. But happiness is yourself. All that you understood, that's why I don't talk about. So suppose you say that, so this is, the whole map is happiness. Now I say, you are here with I thought. You, because other thoughts have no sense of I. Other objects have no sense of I. Other sense organs have no sense of I. So, you are here with I thought. Are you getting it right or wrong? When I say you, what does that mean? I means what? I thought. So, you are with the I thought. And what is the I thought? Why is the I thought? You are here. So you are here means I am the universal, no? When I say, listen carefully, when I say you are here, careful, when I say you are here, are we in Madras? Are we in Tamil Nadu? Are we in India? Are we in the solar system? Are we in the universe? Or you are only here? What? You are in the universe. You are in the universe. Your body part of the universe. Lucky, once you know it, the body doesn't get to dissolve in the universe. Lucky. Here it is exactly beautiful. This I is here. When is I is here? Is it where? Consciousness. Why is consciousness? All over. When is consciousness? All over. The I also. You don't have to say I to be conscious. Consciousness is needed for the I thought to be. But the I thought, I doesn't have to be, but the consciousness to be. So this I, where is he now? So when you say you are here, you know, where is that here now? If you think it is here means in your head, then you become nutcase. Then that is the people. What is the naughty people? Naughty, N-U-T-T-Y. Naughty people, you are telling everywhere that is a light, that is a sensation, that is an explosion. So the eye is not waiting for an explosion, waiting for a light, waiting for a sensation, waiting for some God, waiting for some divine form. You know, they put in an endless journey. Because if there is a distance between you and the God, you know what a headache it is. What type of God is that? My uncle. For my uncle is in London. So to see my uncle, what a headache. Visa, passport, everything. Because my uncle is not here. So God also is somewhere sitting down. So to find that God now, oh boy, you have to get visa. What is that visa? Some donation to the Guru so he can say yes. Right? You need a passport. Passport means what? To insist that you are the body. You are the son of your mother. So I have to go to London. So to go to God also I have to give my personal address. Then why should I go to God? He takes away all my addresses. I am not there. Long before even I know, He has already taken me over. Long before I know I am this universe has already laughed me off. Bhagavan says, Maya Adama Samam Jagat Abhyakta Murtina. By my unmanifest form, the whole universe is provided. Am I left out? Remember that. When president says I, the whole country says I. When citizens say I, only one. President says I, everyone says. So thus, when you say you are I, you are here. Where are you now? You are here. So somebody who knows the map, he shall say you are here. But the person doesn't know the map, what shall he say? You are in the body. So where you are and who you are are two different things. Where you are is in the body, who you are is different. Where you are in the sense organs, who you are is different. Where you are is in thought, who you are is different. But when somebody, the teacher, one who knows the truth, the tradition which upholds it, the Upanishads, where you are is who you are. It's like a mantra. Okay? Where you are is who you are. When you are is who you are. Time and space, both you can take. Where you are is who you are. The midnight who you were is not the one who is in the morning time, right? But here, whenever you are, that's what you are. Consciousness. Morning, midday, midnight, anytime. Wherever you are, that's what who you are. Wherever you are, that's what who you are. All times, all places. So who is that special one? So, can you consider yourself more superior to others, holier than others, more divine than the others? Ishvara. Just close your eyes, please. When you see these things clearly, you are as much yourself when you close your eyes, that much yourself when you open your eyes. That much you are where you are here or somewhere else. You are always who you are. Doesn't matter where the body is, the thought is. Doesn't matter what time it is.